create an I-cord using single point needles, you start with the needle with the knitting on it in your right hand and the empty needle in your left hand. And you thread all the stitches from the right hand needle onto the left hand needle. Just one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You now have all the stitches on the left hand needle and your yarn is at the wrong end of the stitches. You now knit your first row, pull the yarn across the back of the knitting and knit your first stitch as normal, pulling that yarn quite taut across the back of the knitting. First stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now once again, instead of swapping hands, thread all your stitches from the right onto the left needle. And again, your knitting yarn is now at the wrong end of the stitches. So knit your next row of stitching, pull the yarn quite tight across the back of the knitting and knit all your stitches. And you can just start to see that your I-cord is starting to grow there. So again, third row, thread all the stitches onto your empty needle. Pull the yarn taut across the back of the knitting and knit the row. So after a couple of rows, the front of your knitting is now looking like this, with the I-cord starting to grow there. And the back of your knitting is looking like this, and you can see the sides of the cord are starting to join up.